Welcome to our Innovation Pathway Information Slideshow. The Innovation Pathways will begin September 2020. How the idea came to be, it was actually with one phone call from a parent who wanted a specific course for their child in the science department. The high school was able to find a teacher who was actually a career changer from the industry, and that started the ball rolling. So as of March 2nd of this year, 2020, we have received our designation of the Innovation Pathway Program from the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. The process began in June with several submissions to the Department of Education, planning out our pathways, and we were lucky enough in March to be selected as one of the schools to actually proceed with the program. The Innovation Pathways are a state initiative, and it's offered to prepare students for college and career. Our goal is to provide our students with support, rigorous academics, and career development to prepare them for their future, either going to college or actually having a career. We no longer want someone to graduate from high school and just get a job. There is equitable access to all students, and the pathways provide an individualized fit. So we have two new pathways, advanced manufacturing and biotechnology. They actually were developed with what we call on and off ramps, meaning if a student is in a pathway program and changes their mind, decides that's not what they want to do, they will easily transition with no penalties back into the regular courses that the high school offers. We ensure student graduates will have a well-designed plan for their future and knowledge and connections to the local workforce and the opportunities that are available to them. And how are we going to do that? Well, when we started designing the pathways, we used 5 guiding principles. The first being equitable access. And that means giving everyone what they need to be successful. We have academic pathways for both biotech and advanced manufacturing, and they list the courses 9th through 12th grade that the student will be required to take. We have enhanced student supports in place to support the success of our students in the pathways. There is a connection to career, which we will be promoting. What careers are available if they have interests in those careers, and we have effective partnerships in industry and organizations within the region. So equitable access. The pathways are designed to prioritize for students who are underrepresented in educational enrollment and completion. So our special education students, our English language learners, our girls, first student in the family to go to college, those kind of groups that we are going to focus on. Enrollment into a pathway, there is no grade point average required. So no matter what your grades, if you are interested, you tell your guidance counselor and we will start the process. There is the only requirement of 90% attendance, but if you have less than 90%, we will work with you and your parents in order to remediate the situation and help you to be successful in the pathway. So guided pathways, they have been developed. New courses have been added. Both the pathways meet the Mass Core, which is the Massachusetts state requirements for graduation from high school, as well as Woburn requirements to graduate from high school. And all of those are posted on our website. Currently, we have supports in place, wraparound services to promote academic success and completion of courses, and those will also be available to our pathway students. There's a connection to career. You'll be exposed to a variety of career opportunities from professionals from those industries. Will be coming to work with students and speak with students. Opportunities for targeted workforce and career skills development. There'll be career counseling with MassHire as well as Woburn High School itself. And you will be part of experiential and work-based learning in and out of the classroom. We have formed formal partnerships with industry and organizations. They are active on our Pathway Advisory Board. We will continue to look for other additional supporting partnerships in the Woburn area for our students. And if you're interested in the advisory board list, it's also on the website. We work with Mass Hire Metro North Workforce Board. We have a School to Career Connecting Activities grant. We support career exploration and exposure to local and regional jobs. They send in a youth program manager to the high school to work with our students. We are going to change our work study program next year and involve a monthly seminar on soft skills, which are interviewing techniques, how to answer a question, what to wear to an interview, how to write an email, skills that are needed for students to be successful. And we're going to explore other options with our industry partners. So our start date is September 2020, and our focus will be on the incoming 9th grade class, although 10th grade students are also welcome to take part in a pathway. If you're a 10th grade student, you will need to meet with a guidance counselor and your parents and a pathway administrator to decide what courses you need to take. So we have some new courses at the high school. We have forensic science, which you will be studying crime lab techniques and crime scene investigation. We have biotechnology, where you will be studying DNA. You will also be studying PCR, and those terms may be familiar to you because of the COVID-19 outbreak. We also have a new engineering course from Project Lead the Way, which will start kids on the advanced manufacturing pathway. There is a lottery protocol in place. If we have more students than we can support this first year, we will use a lottery-based system so that there is equal access to everyone. And finally, we have outreach. Some of the things we've done is, if you look outside your middle schools, there's a banner advertising innovation pathways. We have participated in the Future Tanner Night with the Boston Tooling Organization to promote advanced manufacturing. We had an introductory assembly for all 8th graders, both middle schools, and they were to bring home a flyer to their parents. We've met with the school committee several times to update them on our progress with the pathway and then our successes. We've met with the high school school council and let them know what the pathways were all about and how we were progressing. Clubs and organizations at the high school are aware of innovation pathways, and there now is a web page. So we'd be happy for you to send us any ideas that you have for outreach. The best way to contact the Innovation Pathway Program is through Kim Gustenhoven at woburnps.com. You can send questions to that email address or any ideas you might have on how to improve our program for the future. So please send any of those questions or ideas to the email address and they will be answered quickly. Thank you so much. We'll see you in September.